He's got the wired one.
Yep. You always get the wireless. Yeah, I know, right? That's my only perk, really.
It looked like I had a janitor's keychain.
Oh, man, yeah, that one.
No, what's the...
Remember the mic?
No, I had mine on mute.
Oh.
I had mine on mute. Good evening, sports fans. Coming to you live tonight. We're back for round 2 tonight this week. Third night of broadcast action. I'm Todd Edwards, standing alongside my broadcast partner, Dude Jones. It feels good to be back here on a Friday, Valentine's Day. Want to say happy Valentine's Day to everybody watching in the audience tonight as we're back on duty tonight, Dude.
Yeah, it's a perfect day for Valentine's Day. It's Friday. You have a whole weekend to celebrate, but tonight we got this big basketball game going down with the girls' county championship, York and Adams County Championship.
York, representing York, Dallastown. They come in here 17-7 tonight, taking on the Gettysburg Warriors, who are 22-2. And by the way, they're on a 16-game winning streak here, this Gettysburg Warrior Ball Club, knocking off Duluth Catholic and Central to get here tonight in the finals.
Yeah, this is another York versus Adams County type of matchup tonight. Last time we had Central versus New Oxford, and it was a pretty good game. Like I said, it was a very competitive game, I would say that. Wasn't a lot of shots being made, but it was very competitive, and Central pulled it out.
But in the end, Central prevails. They're the boys YIAA champions. But tonight, Dallastown back here on this hardwood
floor
for
the
third straight year.
Wow.
Can they repeat tonight? Last year, they beat Spring Grove. Tonight, they have the opportunity to knock off the Gettysburg Warriors right here on the hardwood floor. We're looking forward to it. A big broadcast of action starting at 9 o'clock tip-off, or excuse me, 7 o'clock tip-off time. I don't want to rush time this Valentine's Day. We want to soak up this environment one last time this week.
Yeah, absolutely. And Dallastown returns with the usual suspects. We have Anaya Matthews, who's the big lady in the middle.
Yep.
She's a very physical player. She can put points up and also get rebounds and helps control the offense and the defense for Dallastown.
Yeah, a 6'3" senior who has committed to Temple University, and also look for the sophomore guard, DeShante Edwards, leading 11 points. She's averaging 11 points a game tonight. Keep an eye on DeShante Edwards for this Dallastown Ball Club.
Yeah, DeShante Edwards, she played last year in the county championship as a freshman, and she played with nerves of steel. I mean, you would not expect her to be a freshman by the way she played last year.
Her moxie, her basketball IQ is just incredible, and she's here as a sophomore. And think about this, dude. She'll have 2 more years at this level. It's going to be very interesting to see her tonight on this stage here at Wolf Gym.
And also Gettysburg. Gettysburg's a very balanced team. I talked to the coach earlier today. They have about 9 to 10 different players that can, they have about 6 players that average around 9 points a game. So they're very balanced. They have good chemistry, and it's a reason why they're here tonight with a
22-2 and a 16-game win streak, as I stated
That's
earlier.
amazing.
It's an amazing run, but they're going to take on this Dallastown Ball Club that's very seasoned. They finished in 3rd place in the Division I this year, behind Central and Central and Redline. But tonight, it's Dallastown and Gettysburg in the finals as we bring the game to you live this Valentine's Day night. Tip-off scheduled for 7 p.m. We're going to go through player introductions tonight and then the national anthem, and we'll get underway right here at Wolf Gym on the campus of York College, the Grumbacher Sports Center. Do any final comments before we head up to the broadcast booth?
Well, as always, we want to tell the fans, if you see this on YouTube, you see this on Facebook, please like, share, tell more people about it. We have a really good week so far. We amassed in the last week on our 3 playoff games, we amassed over 50,000 views. So that's a credit to the fans that's watching tonight and that has been watching us throughout the playoffs. And we really appreciate that because we're a small outfit, but we reach thousands of people, and that's just a great thing to feel.
A small outfit, but a big audience. And we thank you, the viewers, for tuning in to Sports Shooting Star and spreading the word as we bring the game to you this Valentine's Day night. And why don't we make our way up to the broadcast booth? We're just under 2 minutes to go here before warm-ups are completed here on the hardwood floor at Wolf Gym here on York College.
No doubt. We'll see you guys soon. Tune in. Like I said, if you see us, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You see this game online, go ahead and share it, and let's have a great game tonight.
Let's do it, dude. Let's get up to the broadcast booth, brother.
Talking him up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy National Ferris Wheel Day. Welcome to Wolf Gymnasium here at Rumbacher Sports and Fitness Center for tonight's championship game of the YAIAA Girls Basketball Playoffs. Tonight's contest features the Wildcats of Dallastown and the Warriors of Gettysburg. The York Dallastown Basketball Association continues to emphasize good sportsmanship among its coaches, players, and fans. We ask you to respect the officials, opposing players, and cheer positively for your team. No handheld signs, banners, or noisemakers are permitted. All spectators are asked to remain seated during play. Anyone by their unsportsmanlike actions or conduct will be removed from the gymnasium. We thank you in advance for your cooperation. And now a word from our sponsors. The YAIAA Championships are sponsored by OSSL. OSSL offers orthopedic, spine care, joint care, sports medicine services, pain management, and orthopedic urgent care. You will find OSS locations in York, Adams, and Dauphin counties. The OSS Urgent Care Center on Powder Mill Road is open 7 days a week. Visit OSS Health for all your urgent orthopedic needs to get back to the game quickly. Be sure to visit them online at www.osshealth.com. Fans, tonight's York Championship Finals is being broadcast online by Sports Shooting Stars on the Sports Shooting Stars YouTube channel, White Rose Community YouTube channel, and on Facebook under the Sports Shooting Stars Facebook page. Feel free to stop by the lobby at the Advanced Hoops table to get spring training information and TPA AAU tryout information. TPA will have teams for both boys and girls, 4th grade and older. Tryouts will be held February 22nd and 23rd, and boys showcase on March the 1st. TPA will have over 30 teams again this year, so a lot of opportunity for players to get better. And now at this time, I'd like to ask you all to please rise and join in showing respect as Morgan Wool, a senior from Gettysburg High School, leads us in singing our national anthem.
Okay.
Beautiful national anthem sang by Junior from New Oxford tonight, too. And welcome, sports fans,
Let's meet the participants in tonight's championship contest.
to Sports Shooting Stars.
First starters for both teams. First for the Wildcats of Dallastown. A senior, number 10, Kate Victor. A senior, number 1, Diana Jones. A senior, number 31, Danica Moose. A senior, number 4, Olivia Shanks. A junior, number 50, Ashton Crump. A sophomore, number 11, Amari Hobson. A sophomore, number 13, Abby Jacobs. A sophomore, number 21, Kylie Johnson. And a sophomore, number 14, Olivia Stein. Now for the non-starters for the Warriors of Gettysburg. A freshman, number 2, Reese Corley. A sophomore, number 3, Autumn Oster. A freshman, number 4, Lydia Florek. A junior, number 12, Carly Worker. A senior, number 14, Madison Proctor. A sophomore, number 21, Emily Savio. A freshman, number 22, Laura Portman. A sophomore, number 23, Sky Shepard. A freshman, number 25, Layla Lavon Hill. And a sophomore, number 50, Brianna Abate. And now for tonight's starting lineups. First for the guests on the scoreboard, the Wildcats of Dallastown. At guard, a 5'6" senior, number 12, Ashley Harlow. At center, a 6'3" senior, number 22, Anaya Matthews. At guard, a 5'4" senior, number 3, Claire Terrell. At forward, a 5'11" junior, number 41, Bria Beverly. And at guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 5, Deshante Edwards. The Wildcats are coached by Mr. Jay Rexrock, assisted by Mr. John Jameson, Mr. Troy Smeltzer, and Mr. Brian Marble, along with Mr. Michael Snell. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Warriors of Gettysburg. At guard, a 5'5" sophomore, number 1, Cameron Felix. At forward, a 6'2" senior, number 13, Lily Miller. At guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 24, Ian Bear. At guard, a 5'9" senior, number 30, Cheyenne Proctor. And at forward, a 5'11" senior, number 44, Taylor Richardson. The Warriors are coached by Mr. Jeff Bear, assisted by Mr. Lauren Nell, Mr. Toby Good, Mr. Chris Richardson, and Mr. Joe Lewis. Tonight's officials are Mr. Mike Heisler, Mr. Tony Corrett, and Mr. Bill Stiles. Now let's play some basketball.
There you have it, sports fans. It's Sports Shooting Stars with my broadcast partner, Dude Jones. It's Todd Edwards. We're about ready for tip-off. Our camera operator tonight, John Turpak, in the house as well. It's a three-man show tonight as we bring the game to you this Valentine's Day. And happy Valentine's Day to our viewers that are tuned in this Friday as we are seconds away from tip-off here between this big battle for the Girls Championship, YIAA, featuring the Dallastown Wildcats and the Gettysburg Warriors. Dallastown in the all-blue jerseys, the Gettysburg Warriors in their white jerseys. We're about set for tip-off here. And Dallastown with the tip-off. It's number 5, Deshante Edwards. Keep an eye on her, the sophomore phenom for Dallastown.
And as we said before, Deshante Edwards was very calm and collective the last time she was in this championship game as a freshman.
As a freshman, she has that certain moxie and again, this year as a sophomore, and you can imagine she'll be a 4-year starter for this Wildcat program. As Dallastown moving the ball around, trying to find their shot here offensively early in the first quarter. And New Gettysburg, with their first possession tonight, drives to the net.
And that was a big-time push from Ann Bear, the 5'6" sophomore guard for Gettysburg, sending her to the line, shooting 2.
Ann Bear, the daughter of head coach Jeff Bear for Gettysburg. She'll be at the free throw line, her first of 2 shots here in a scoreless game. And Ann Bear breaks the ice tonight here, gives Gettysburg the 1-point advantage here early in the first quarter. Gettysburg comes into the championship round tonight knocking off the undefeated DeLone Catholic Squirettes along with the Central York Panthers to be here tonight for the chance to play for gold.
And the Adams County teams that really came on in the last couple years, I mean, they're very competitive. This a couple years ago, they were probably at the bottom of the list, but now they're in the top 2 or top 3, or not number 1 in their own class.
Yeah, Gettysburg overall record, just want to let our viewers know, they're 22-2 coming into tonight's contest.
That's
on
amazing.
A 16-game win streak. They're not here by luck, Gettysburg.
Oh, not at all. Nice inbound pass.
Looks like Dallastown will retain possession here, much to the chagrin of head coach Jeff Bear.
And one thing I noticed too also, Todd, even in the boys game, where we were coming up, pretty much the whole high school team had the same sneakers on. But now these kids, a lot of the student athletes are allowed to show the individualism and their character by wearing their own shoes. So you see a lot of different colors out there.
You wonder what John Wooten would think from UCLA. How about it,
Yeah, he was very structured, very uniform type of guy. I think it's pretty cool, though. It shows a little bit of their own creativity.
And Anaya Matthews with the bucket.
And that was a great pass.
The first points in this contest belong to Anaya Matthews, the 6'3" senior who's committed to play this fall at Temple University, a Division I program,
And that was a great pass from Bria Beverly, number 41, the 5'11" junior for Dallastown.
Gettysburg looking for their shot. Be a turnover here in Dallastown's possession. And a scramble for the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Dallastown. It'll be Gettysburg's possession. They're moving left to right on your TV screen, again, in their all-white jerseys.
I got some notes on Dallastown from a good friend, Kevin Glover, who's also the coach for York High girls basketball team, that Dallastown is only giving up 36 points a game and averaging 46.
Well, they're fairly stout on defense, this Dallastown ball club. And both their playoff wins, 30 or less points in their victories over Red Lion and West York.
And as we spoke of Deshante Edwards before, she's leading the team with 10 points a game.
And a steal by Anaya Matthews, passes it to Deshante Edwards.
Nice kick out.
And a three-point shot comes up short for Claire Terrell.
And sometimes the players have to get those nerves out. This is a big court. There's a lot of space behind the rim, as they were talking about before. So you got to kind of get your depth possession down pretty good so you can knock down those big shots.
And a nice crowd has settled in here to the Wolf Gym on Valentine's Day night, Friday night, February 14th. We would like to thank you for tuning in to us online tonight with Sports Shooting Stars as we bring the game to you. Dallastown clinging to a 1-point lead right now in the first quarter, 2-1.
And you see Lily Nader, number 13 for Gettysburg. She's in the post. She wants the ball. She hasn't touched the ball yet, but she's 6'2". 6'2".
What a presence.
Yeah.
And another turnover here to Shantae Edwards. Bringing the ball up court. You can see her athleticism on the court.
And as we spoke of earlier, Gettysburg is a very balanced team. They have a lot of players that can score points. They're a deep ball club with good chemistry.
And a three-point shot by Shantae Edwards. And just like that, a 5-1 lead for this Lady Wildcat program. And by the way, their third trip here to the county championships, looking to win back-to-back championships tonight on the hardwood floor, I would think if you're Gettysburg, the two players you don't want to get going into this game would be DeShante Edwards and Anaya Matthews.
Absolutely, and that's a big credit to Jay Rexroth. I'm sorry, Jay Rexroth. And that's foul sending Ann Baird back to the line, number 24 for Gettysburg. She's very aggressive when she gets the ball. She doesn't mind getting in the paint.
No, 5'6" sophomore for this Gettysburg Warrior Ball Club. Jay Rexroth, a longtime coach in the boys and now the girls, and has had a lot of success coaching the boys and girls Dallastown teams.
And Gettysburg head coach Jeff Baer, he's been coached for 34 years and been at Gettysburg for the last 3 years. So he's been doing a really good job. They started off at 12-10 when he was first there, and they have really turned that program around and been very competitive in the last 2 years.
Another veteran in the local coaching scene here with both teams. Right now, Dallastown up 5-3 with just over 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter at Wolf Gym.
Nice swing pass. Anaya Matthews with the ball.
A scramble for the ball. It'll be Gettysburg's possession. Some substitutions for Gettysburg. Madison Proctor and Brianna Abbott coming in for Gettysburg. I think for Gettysburg tonight, you're going to see a lot of Ann Baer. She's going to play extensively for this Gettysburg team, and conversely for Dallastown, DeShante Edwards and Anaya Matthews will be seeing a lot of minutes in tonight's championship game.
Oh, absolutely. They're well needed in a game like this. They're a key part of why they're even at the championship game right now.
A three-point shot by Gettysburg falls short. Rebounded by Dallastown to give to DeShante Edwards. And the feed to number 12, Ashley Harbold, who's fouled, and she's going to go to the free throw line here for a scoring opportunity. 2:21 to go in the first quarter. It's Sports Shooting Stars, Todd Edwards, Hugh Jones. As Ashley Harbold makes her first of two shots here, gives Dallastown a 3-point lead. Dallastown, again, as we mentioned earlier in a pregame show, looking to win back-to-back county championships. And then it's on to the districts and states for both of these teams on the hardwood floor tonight. Ann Baer bringing the ball up court for Gettysburg. Gettysburg looking to work the ball around here offensively, trying to find their spot for a scoring opportunity here with under 2 minutes to go in the girls YAIAA championship. Their three-point shot comes up short. Last touched by Gettysburg. It'll be Dallastown's possession with 1:45 to go. The Wildcats are up 7-3 over the Warriors.
I want to apologize to the fans as well. The scoreboard right now, the live scoreboard that we're working on, is having some difficulties, but the score is 7-3. The Wildcats are up over Gettysburg, and we're working on that right now to fix them problems.
Some technical difficulties. Anaya Matthews with a shot that comes up short. Dallastown's possession, and the feed to Anaya Matthews for the easy put-in for Anaya Matthews. That's 4 points for Anaya. And I'll keep reiterating a score, out of habit do here. Dallastown up by 6, 9-3 over Gettysburg with just over 1 minute to go in the first quarter. And right now, you would have to say Dallastown's winning the first quarter here. They look like the team that has been here the past 2 years.
Yeah, Gettysburg has to work the jitters out and get more aggressive. And Bear right there, she's been the most aggressive one right now for Gettysburg.
She has a three-point shot by Gettysburg, comes up short. Missed opportunities for the Gettysburg Warriors.
Got to give a big shout out to our guy John Turpak. He's actually working the camera tonight.
He's here.
He's hooking us up. Owner of S3
Performance Training.
Performance
I was
Training.
be absent tonight on Valentine's Day, but I appreciate John being here. And
well, John's been a sponsor and a big supporter of the program all year long. So really appreciate John. He comes in and helps us at any time, and he's a utility guy. Anything you need him to do, he's there to do it.
S3 Performance Training, and of course Anytime Fitness in Redline.
Absolutely.
For all your fitness needs. Maybe you drink too much beer or eat too much unhealthy food. You may want to check them out. But back to action here. Ann Bear misses
and that was a good steal from Ann Bear. But she missed her free throw she missed the layup using her left hand, but that was a really good defensive effort from Ann Bear.
It seems to be a lid on the net for Gettysburg tonight. And I pointed out to just my observations early, Dallastown looks like they're the team. And a turnover here. Gettysburg
and one.
And a put in and one. Cheyenne Proctor with the steal, takes it to the basket, gets fouled, and a scoring opportunity here. They're down by 4.
That's a big bucket.
Big bucket with 7 seconds to go here. Not exactly what Dallastown, I think, had drawn up on that play do.
Well, that was a great steal and a great finish to get the and one. That was a plus for the Gettysburg Ball Club.
And there, a 3-point play.
We're going to count down the seconds here.
The senior
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
DeShante Edwards at the buzzer puts it in and gives Dallastown a 5-point lead right now. The Wildcats are up 11-6 over Gettysburg, and DeShante Edwards again.
Yeah, like we said before, she's not a rookie anymore. She comes out here and she's ready to play. And it's almost like she likes this type of atmosphere because she plays big time when the lights are on. Yeah,
and you mentioned rookie. I think last year, anytime you're in the championship game, as she was last year as a freshman, you're not a rookie at that point anymore. You have enough games under your belt. The poise of moxie that she shows is on display again tonight, and just may very well carry this Dallastown team. Still early, still 3 quarters to play, but your score right now, Dallastown 11, Gettysburg 6, and we'd like to thank our sponsor. How about it? CR Property Group. Eric Brewery, if you're looking to rent a home, buy, maybe sell, maybe you're looking for a career in real estate, check out CR Property Group with Eric Brewer on Facebook.
And also High School Sports Live, the main sponsor for tonight, Advanced Hoops as well.
Advanced Hoops as well. They stepped in last night and did a fantastic job with our broadcast, and we appreciate Advanced Hoops for stepping up. And I'd be remiss in not mentioning Gentzler and Smith Associates for your one-stop shop for all your insurance needs, and we'll pick up on that here as we head back to action here with the start of the second quarter. here, coming to you live from Wolf Gym on the campus of York College, the Grumbacher Sports Complex, a beautiful facility for basketball.
I want to thank the fans. We do have the scoreboard fixed now. It just took us a couple seconds, some technical difficulties, but we're back in play and back to the game. This is the championship.
This is the championship. A small but mighty crew tonight, and we appreciate everybody involved. And a turnover. Dallastown with the ball. Deshante Edwards cuts through the Gettysburg defenders and out.
And one thing
Last touch by Gettysburg.
And one thing you notice about Ashanti Edwards, when she gets the ball on that right-hand side, she's speeding. I mean, that's her power hand, and she can get down to the bucket really, really fast. You might want to push her more left just to slow her down just a tad bit, because when she goes right, she's all the way to the bucket.
And a steal again by Cheyenne Proctor. Gets the ball out to Ann Bear as she brings the ball up court.
Well, Cheyenne Proctor is one of their main players.
Cheyenne Proctor for a three that comes up short. Looked as if that ball was going to head out of bounds. Claire Terrell with the save. Now Deshante Edwards with the ball with just over 7 minutes to go. Dallastown is up 11-6 over Gettysburg, who comes into this game again 22-2 and riding a 16-game winning streak. Dallastown will retain possession here with 6:58 to go. Claire Terrell passes the ball to Deshante Edwards, the sophomore phenom for Dallastown. And a three-point shot comes up short for Olivia Stein, the 5'5" sophomore. And a three-point shot made by Cheyenne Proctor. And do we mention Cheyenne Proctor? And she's certainly been hot for this Gettysburg Warrior Ball Club and cuts into this Dallastown lead now. Dallastown up by 2. And wow, Olivia Stein matches the three with her own three-point shot.
And things are starting to heat up.
Starting to get this crowd into it here, dude. Right now, Dallastown 14, Gettysburg 9.
With Cheyenne Proctor, she's 5'9", and she does not mind pulling up from deep range. She's long. She's a long 5'9".
She's a long, and
very aggressive between her and Ann Bear. They're really sticking out to me right now for Gettysburg.
For Gettysburg, no doubt about it. And here we are, Dallastown with the possession.
And Ann Bear, she has her hands full tonight, keeping Deshante Edwards.
And Ann Bear bringing the ball up court for this Gettysburg Warrior Ball Club. A 5-point lead for Dallastown. Dallastown with the ball here in the second quarter. It's been a back and forth possession here, the Gettysburg's ball now with 5:21 to go. Dallastown 14, Gettysburg 9. And the put in by Cameron Felix, her first points in tonight's game. Pulls Gettysburg within 3 with just over 5 minutes to go in the 2020 Girls YIAA Championship being held at York College Wolf Gym. And a rejection there.
That's a big
by
block
Taylor
from
Richardson.
Taylor Richardson.
And a turnover by Gettysburg.
Hey, I tell you what, Todd. Ann Bear is taking it personal about keeping Deshante
Edwards.
I mean, they're going back and forth, and they're being very aggressive. Those 2 point guards, are a key matchup if you're watching the game.
And if you're sitting in the comfort of your own home, keep an eye on number 5, Deshante Edwards for Dallas. The feed to Anaya Matthews. And Ann Bear, number 24 for Gettysburg. Both sophomores. With that last play, it was a foul. It's going to send Anaya Matthews to the free throw line. Anaya Matthews with 4 points in tonight's contest. Deshante Edwards has 5 points. Over 2 from the free throw line for an IMS.
And there's Cheyenne Proctor with the ball. Gettysburg being real patient right now, looking like they're working the offense. Deep 3.
A deep 3 and block there.
And that was a nice block for number 3, Claire Terrell. And we called her name last year, I believe.
She's been, yes. Yep, Claire Terrell, a senior for this Dallastown Wildcat Ball Club. And there's Claire.
And we just talked her up.
The 5'4" senior.
I remember calling her name a few times last year. She's very aggressive and a really good basketball player.
And right now, a 5-point lead for Dallastown, too. Another girl to keep an eye on for this Gettysburg team is number 13, Lily Nader, 6'2" senior. You just notice that. Notice her size from up here in the broadcast booth. .327 to go here in the second quarter. Dallastown with a 5-point lead, 16-11 over Gettysburg.
It doesn't take Cheyenne Proctor any time to get that ball up. When she's open, she shoots. She doesn't hesitate. Number 14 for Gettysburg, as you can see, standing out there right now. I'm sorry, number 30 for Gettysburg standing out there. Cheyenne Proctor, she's a big-time shooter. She gets the ball, and she looks for a shot immediately.
And easy to keep an eye on with one pink shoe and one yellow high top. How about it, do?
Very nice. And she's a lefty.
We could talk about the importance of that maybe during our telecast about being really ambidextrous, Stu. How about it? And
absolutely.
Being able to shoot with both your left and right hand. And to put in Anaya Matthews comes up short again for this Dallastown club.
And that was a great outlet pass from Deshante Edwards. She gave it to Anaya Matthews, and Anaya Matthews, the Gettysburg bench wanted a travel with that. So maybe she may have took that extra step, which may have caused her to miss that layup. But they had the ball back, so everything's fine.
Rebound by Deshante Edwards and the put in. Wow.
That's a big-time play right there.
By Deshante Edwards.
She used every part of the backboards to make sure that one in.
And 7 points right now, leads all scorers in tonight's contest. We're under 3 minutes to go. A 7-point lead for the Dallastown Lady Wildcats, looking to win back-to-back championships tonight right here on the hardwood floor, Dew.
And not much subbing going on in the first half so far. It looks like both coaches are staying with their starting 5 and being competitive.
And the put in there by Ann Bear, number 24.
It's my first time, as we said, seeing Gettysburg, and they're a very nice-looking team. And again, Ann Bear is this aggressive point guard. She's aggressive on the offense, and she's also taking on probably Dallastown's best player in Deshante Edwards.
No doubt about that. This season, we've had a lot of firsts for our broadcast with seeing a lot of new goals. Anaya Matthews puts it up and in. What a shot by Anaya Matthews from the 6'3" senior for Dallastown.
The Division I commit, correct?
You got it, going to the Temple in the fall. A Temple Owl. Remember a long history with Temple Owls and John Chaney back in the 80s?
Absolutely.
For the men's program.
In the early 90s.
Oh, yes. Back to action here.
And that's finally Lily Nader getting involved in the
Lily
action.
Nader, and again, I mentioned her earlier, the senior, 6'2", and you notice her size from up here in the broadcast booth, too.
Her
She's
and
gonna
Anaya
go-
Matthews match up very well as far as in size.
She's sent to the free throw line. Right now, Gettysburg down by 7, looking to chip into the Dallastown's lead.
She knocks it in with no hesitation. Checking in the game is number 50, Brianna
Abante,
Abante.
the 5'11" sophomore for Gettysburg. You're right, there's been minimal substitutions for both teams tonight, 2 for 2 there for Lily Nader, and pulls Gettysburg within 5. Deshante Edwards with the ball. Anaya Matthews is out there. Deshante Edwards on the court, matched up there with Ann Bear.
I would like to see Anaya Matthews take that mid-range shot right there by the elbow. That's a shot she can knock down, a shot she just knocked down not too long ago.
Deshante Edwards, what hustle there for the 5'7" sophomore. Not afraid to go up for a rebound,
Yeah, she's in between the trees getting rebounds and being very aggressive.
We're under a minute to go here before halftime.
.50 seconds to go in the second quarter before halftime on this nice Valentine's Day night.
And we thank you for tuning in this Valentine's Day, maybe with your significant other watching the broadcast tonight. It's rather befitting, the girls' championship game on Valentine's Day,
And that was a very wise timeout from Coach Bear. And the more we broadcast games like New Oxford and Gettysburg, we open up our business to also Adams County.
Our
Some people in
viewership
Adams
to
County
Adams
that
County.
can't make this trip down here can watch it live on their TV or watch it from their phone or wherever they're at.
Yep, on their mobile device, and we thank you for tuning in. I think you mentioned in our pregame, over 40,000 views with our telecast within the past week.
Over 50,000.
I stand corrected. Absolutely phenomenal turnout. And we thank you, the fans, for tuning in, because that's really what we're doing this for, the fans.
Absolutely. I mean, this program should be around for a long time. There's always going to be students playing basketball. Girls and boys, there's always going to be a need to watch them. So, as long as, our sponsors help us out and we get the support from our fan base, we'll be here and continue to do this for years to come.
And maybe we'll even delve into some other sports. I mean, right now, currently, it's basketball and football, but who knows, maybe volleyball down the road, maybe some high school wrestling.
Well, volleyball and wrestling is definitely on top of my list as far as getting the things we're going to get into next. It's 32 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Bringing the ball up court, looking for a scoring opportunity. The pass, and comes up short.
That was an amazing pass from Ann Bear.
And a steal. And a three-point shot by Brianna Abante that comes up short.
No, that shot right there was from Cheyenne Proctor, number 30. And with her pulling up for that three, that's just let you know where the game's at now. A lot of kids like to shoot the three-point shots, and that's how the game has evolved into a three-point game.
And
we'd like to see her drive to the bucket a little bit more and get that easy, too. She can definitely get into the paint and get some buckets.
Dallastown, 5 seconds.
4,
and
3,
Matthews in there.
2, 1.
And puts it in. What a way to go into halftime by Brianna Beverly. A big-time three by Brianna.
Bria Beverly.
Right now, Dallastown 23, Gettysburg 15, as both teams run off the court.
Well, that's twice that Dallastown hit a last-second shot to end the quarter, and that's great momentum that you want going into halftime. And that puts them up 23-15.
23-15 here at halftime, too. And, wow, what a first half. A lot of excitement. And right now, Deshante Edwards with 7 points, followed by number 22, Anaya Matthews, who has 6 points. It's what a game, and I have a feeling the second half is going to be as hot as the first half, too.
Well, I have a saying, it's always a tale of two halves.
Yeah.
I think I say it all the time when I see two teams matched up so well against each other, and, we see one half, we see one team come out one way, and the second half another team comes out another way. So, most of our games go down to the wire as it is. So keep our eyes on what happens in the second half.
And right now, I mean, for Dallastown, they have to continue what they're doing, and they obviously look as if the team that they've been here now for the third year in a row, the county champions from last year, and have a comfortable lead right now over the Gettysburg Warriors. But we still have a second half of action, fans, here between the Gettysburg Warriors and the Dallastown Wildcats for the girls' championship here in 2020. And this may be our last broadcast for the season, correct?
This will probably be our last broadcast for the season. I believe we did 10 games this year.
Wow,
I'm mistaken. We will do one more game to have the county all-star game.
The county
all-star game is on our list as far as doing that game. I think we're going to try to add a little something into the county all-star game this year with a three-point contest, and also add maybe a slam dunk competition.
Oh, that would be a great experience.
Just to change things up in the culture of YEI.
Now, correct me, that's normally held in March or April.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yep.
Yeah, I do remember we did that a year or two ago, I believe.
2 years ago.
A lot of fun at West York High School.
Big dunks. It was a lot of points being displayed out there. We did the girls as well. The girls all-star games.
I know. The reason I posed that question to you and our viewers to some extent, I've been having some fans ask if we were going to be covering any of the district championship games that begin next week in earnest for a lot of these teams in the YIAA.
Well, Sports Shooting Stars will be there in spirit.
There you go.
It gets pretty expensive once you get to the district level as far as filming these games and things like that. And we encourage fans anyway to come out to the games and support the athletes. But once they get into the district and things like that, we let the other companies take that over.
Yeah.
And we provide playoff games and regular season games.
And there's nothing like being live in person at these events at this level. And we're glad we can bring the game to.
And I'd be remiss right now, Todd. I know my mom is tuning in tonight, so I want to definitely say Happy Valentine's Day to my mother, Darnella Brown. I know she's listening right now. And, also Belinda Morales, my fiance, she's here tonight. Happy Valentine's Day to Belinda as well.
And on my end, I have my youngest daughter here, Lindsay's here with some of her friends. And then my wife, Mary Ellen, and my oldest daughter, Lexi, they're traveling to D.C. for a big volleyball tournament.
Wow.
Safe travels and happy Valentine's Day to both of them as they're on the road. And it's a weekend tournament down in D.C. at the Washington Convention Center, and wish them the best of luck and all the teams and players involved with the Capitol Hill Volleyball Classic this weekend.
Hey, good luck with
DC.
that. Good luck with that tournament. It sounds like it's a pretty big tournament.
It's a big tournament. A lot of teams from across the Eastern Shore invade D.C., our nation's capital. It should be a great time. And like you said, best of luck to everybody.
And also, I also want to give a shout out to my daughter as well, Sanaya Brown. She's 18. She's going to college, and it's Valentine's Day. So all the important women in my life, hopefully they can hear this message that, happy Valentine's Day. But we also have another guy here helping us tonight, and he's one of the players on the Central York team. That's Karan Brown. They actually won the championship last night. So you may get him to talk a little bit about, the game last night and, what they think about, moving forward in districts and things like that. Central York plays whoever wins out of Warwick and Governor Mifflin. So they'll figure that out sometime this week, and they'll be playing on Friday.
They'll be playing sounds good, and maybe I'll check some of those games out as well. We're going to take a brief break here. We have just over 6 minutes to go before the teams enter the court, and looking forward to the second half of this big game for the county championship here between Gettysburg and Dallastown, Duke.
And I also want to say, last night, a great matchup between New Oxford and Central. And, New Oxford laid it all on the line, but I also want to give a credit to Coach Schiller, Kevin Schiller, for winning that championship last night. He's been there
really
4
excited.
times.
I'll tell you what, he was really excited last night when he was shaking that. You said it, they were there 4 times.
4 times previously.
4 bites at the apple, and to finally win it last night. A tip of the hat to Coach Kevin Schiller.
Absolutely.
And that whole Central York Panther ball club, a well-coached team, and they deserved the win last night.
Yeah, and a lot of teams that's in York County right now, they have a weekend to prepare. To hang out a little bit, to relax, and then by the time Monday comes around, it's time to prepare and get back into it. So there's a few teams from York County that's going to the district. I know York High is going.
York Suburban.
New Oxford.
I believe New
Oxford made it as well. Central, of course.
I haven't had a chance to look at the brackets, but yeah, a lot of these teams are prepping themselves and getting ready for the districts and states where it'll culminate at the Giant Center, the sweetest place on earth.
Yeah, I mean, I love going to those games, Todd.
Great.
I love the atmosphere, and just to know this year that so many teams from York and Adams County are going to be playing there. I mean, that's pretty special.
Have a chance to represent York area, and best of luck to all the teams involved as they enter district play starting next week. And by the way, we'd like to thank our season-long sponsor. That's CR Property Group with Eric Brewer. If you're looking to rent, buy, sell, you got to check out CR Property Group for all your real estate needs. Maybe you're looking for a career in real estate. It's CR Property Group with Eric Brewer. And also one of our newer sponsors, Gentzler and Smith Associates. They're your one-stop shop for all your insurance needs, from personal auto and home to life insurance and employee benefits, as well as business insurance. We cover it all. Contact the home team for a free quote at 717-741-0965 or go to our website at www.gentzlersmith.com or stop in. They're located at 2533 South Queen Street in York, Pennsylvania, in the Old Tollgate Village. In business in York for over 30 years, Adam Gentzler with Gentzler and Smith Associates do.
Also the #1 independent insurance agency in York right now, so he's doing a great job. Adam is one of those guys that reached out to us that wanted to be a sponsor. He was really excited about what was going on. I really appreciate that people are interested. The interest has increased big time, so we really appreciate that.
We mentioned the views, over 50,000 views. You never know who's watching. This audience is massive.
In 3 games, they have over 50,000 views and counting.
And counting, and it's interesting, the recent Super Bowl that was played had 100 million viewers.
Oh, my goodness.
In the United States. And
wow.
It's just, you see those numbers and hear those numbers, and it's really amazing, again, to go back to YIAA action and see the viewership. And again, it's a credit to the fans that tune in and love the product that we're providing to them.
And just off the top of the head, I do want to give a shout out to some of our sponsors this year, and that's also Kevin Jackson, the Positivity Guru, John Turpek, as we mentioned earlier.
Who's here helping. I'd like to get him on the air.
Absolutely.
He's with S3 Performance Training. And his wife, Jennifer Turpak, of Anytime Fitness of Red Lion. How about John Bernstein of Fitch Hardware as well?
Yeah, but Big Trey, Big John, his son is doing very well, going to college. And also Seth Bernstein's already at college.
Yeah.
Doing his thing. So, and also Comfort Zone Mattress, they looked out for this year. Apple Automotive.
Ray Abood of Cash Now. How about Matthew Castillo of Horace Mann Insurance Agency? We mentioned Eric Brewer of CR Property Group and Integrity First Home Buyers. It's really a lengthy list of sponsors, and we appreciate the sponsors and their support to allow us to do what we truly love, and that's the broadcast.
And I'm not sure if one of our biggest fans not watching tonight, but I want to say a big shout out to our guy Joey Cesarano. He watches a lot of our games, so hey Joey, I hope you're watching, having a good time. You're on our mind when we're in the booth. And also want to give a shout out to Brody Holmes from New Oxford. His mother and father are my friends, and they help us out a lot throughout our telecast. When something's going down, they let us know. So big shout out to Brody Holmes and the whole Holmes family out of New Oxford.
And Joey, hello to you from Todd Edwards. Thanks for tuning in. And we have about a minute and a half to go. Both teams have re-entered the arena, if you will, and are about set to start here the second half of this contest for the YIAA Girls Championship 2020 version right here,
and
at York College.
I forgot, because it is Valentine's Day, I also want to give a shout out to my sister, Carmen Brown. She's tuning in tonight, so shout out to my sister, Carmen Brown. She owns Epiphany Salon. That's located on 18 North Sherman Street, out in York, in York, of course, but off of Sherman and Market. That's where she's at. She's been there for 10 years, so Epiphany Salon. She's a great cosmetologist. She does a great job, so shout out to her as well. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Also want to give a shout out also to Essential Salon and Spa, which is located on Mount Rose Avenue. That's Belinda Morales' shop.
Belinda Morgan, who is here tonight. Of course, John Turpak handling the camera duties.
Yep, 2 entrepreneurs, female entrepreneurs that's doing a great job owning their own business and also being a real help to our program. I really appreciate that.
Thanks for the shout out, guys.
Jack Giambalvo, S3 Performance. Sports fans, we're about ready for the start of the third quarter here. Dallastown 23, Gettysburg 15. Dallastown will be moving from left to right on your TV screen. Gettysburg in the all-white jerseys, right to left. And we are underway here from Wolf Gym. It's Stu Jones, Todd Edwards, sports shooting stars. We bring the game to you. Playoff basketball tonight on the campus of your college.
And this half right here is going to settle who's going to win the county championship. I know Gettysburg is going to stay aggressive because they won it. And, you know, Dallastown been here for a few times, but they shouldn't get complacent. They got to know there's always going to be a team that wants to take their spot.
And you wonder sometimes, dude, when you had a first half like Dallastown, you take that halftime break of 10 minutes, that slows some of the momentum that they had in the first half. We're going to find out here in the third quarter. With the start of the third quarter, Gettysburg retains possession here. And the put in by Lily Nader. The assist goes to Ann Bear on that play.
Yeah, and Ann Bear has been doing a great job making things happen for that Gettysburg ball club. She's aggressive, and I said before, she's taking on the duties of keeping Deshante Edwards.
Matching up, it should be a great matchup here for the second half between Deshante and Ann Bear. And another interesting matchup to see the two big girls there, as we mentioned, Lily Nader and Anaya Matthews going
nice
out.
play. Wow.
And a pass there to Bria Beverla.
That play was ran to perfection, and I know Coach Rexroth is going to be very happy
with
that happened the way it did. And this extends Dallastown's lead to 8.
And a put in.
Correction, 6 now.
By number 1, Cameron Felix. Interesting to tell our viewers here, Dallastown's held both in the playoffs, both teams to 30 points or less. It's interesting to see that point total here as we begin the third quarter. Deshante and smacked away there by Lily Nader.
And that's what they got Lily Nader in there, the big 6'2" center for Gettysburg.
A lot of hustle there shown on that play by Deshante Edwards.
And I just wonder, what is Deshante Edwards, what is her vertical? Because she's in there getting rebounds and also jumping up and getting the ball, and she's coming down with it.
She's listed as 5'7", dude. And a change there by one of the other referees. It will be Dallastown's possession here.
Okay.
With 5:53 to go.
The referees had a quick discussion about that and decided to change the call.
A 6-point lead for Dallastown. And a 3-point play.
That was a hard
by
push.
Ashley Harbold. Yeah, that came up short.
And Gettysburg
and some
coach.
calls. Yeah, Gettysburg coach Jeff Baer not happy with that call. He's claiming it was last touched by Dallastown, but Dallastown's possession. Bria Beverly bringing the ball up court now, number 41 for Dallastown.
And just noticing Gettysburg coach Jeff Baer, he's been a coach for 34 years now, and he's also been a Gettysburg coach for the last 3 years, but he's one of those fiery coaches where he's up the whole time. He's standing on the court most of the time. He's walking back and forth, and I like that fire from him. It gets his team motivated.
Anaya Matthews fighting for that rebound.
Giving her ball club a second chance opportunity.
Offensively, with just over 5 minutes to go here from Wolf Gym on the campus of your college. Dallastown moving the ball offensively. They're getting their touches here before setting up for a shot. Nice save there by Deshante Edwards. Dallastown has a 6-point lead, 25-19. Stay with us post-game as we'll make our way to the hardwood floor
For the cutting of the
for
net?
the cutting of the net, as we did last week, and maybe hope to get some interviews tonight with some players or coaches from the winning team.
And Dallastown right now has been very patient with the ball.
No hurry offensively, and the put in there by Bria Beverly. And I'll tell you, Bria Beverly now up to 7 points, Duke, quietly having a nice game here.
Yeah, I'm
for
really
Dallastown.
impressed with Bria Beverly. She made that layup with her left hand, and she's a good player and very solid offensive player as well.
She's tied with DeShante Edwards with 7 points for this Dallastown ball club, and Aya Matthews comes in then with 6. And Ann Baer with a put in. Her engine. Timeout called by Gettysburg.
And I think that timeout was called so they can bring back in Cheyenne Proctor. They want her in the game, and they don't want to keep trading shots with Dallastown, going back and forth. Because Dallastown already has a 6-point lead, so you want to clamp down on your defense and get a couple stops, and maybe that's what he wants to talk to his team about as he's bringing in Cheyenne Proctor.
Yeah, and right now a 6-point lead for Dallastown with 3:44 to go here in the third quarter of Wolf Gym. You're watching the 2020 YIAA Girls Championship with my broadcast partner, Dew Jones, camera operator John Turpak in the house tonight, along with yours truly, Todd Edwards. And a nice crowd has settled in here for Valentine's Day, February 14th. Dallastown's possession here.
With 3 minutes and 44 seconds to go in the third quarter. DeShante Edwards with the ball. And also you see that Gettysburg now in a full court press, which they haven't ran the whole game so far. So that probably was what that timeout was about, to start applying more pressure so they can get some turnovers, because that's what they need.
Right now, Gettysburg has not had the lead in this game, have they? I mean, maybe, well, they haven't had that 1-0 to start the game, but since then, Dallastown's had the lead throughout the game.
And again, this is the first time these two teams are meeting each other. This happened to be in the championship game, so they're being patient and being cautious of what they're doing.
And their only common opponent, interestingly enough, Gettysburg lost to West York. Dallastown defeated West York in the opening round of the playoffs, and a timeout called right now.
And that was a timeout by Dallastown coach
Jay Rexroth.
And Jay Rexroth, he's been around for a long time as well. He has a very cool, calm, collective manner. When they won a championship last year, I remember talking to him, and it's almost like he wasn't riled up at all.
He wasn't riled up.
He was just cool about it.
He was a guy you probably didn't want to play poker against.
Right. He's really a really calm guy. So,
yes.
And then you have on the other side, you have Gettysburg coach
Jeff Baer,
and he's the fiery up. He's on the. If you ever notice, if you're watching the game, he's on the court almost the whole time the game is going on.
Yeah, and over 3 decades in coaching, which is just tremendous.
And that says a lot about his coaching style, and also what kind of coach he is to be coaching for 30-plus years.
Yep.
As always, want to thank the fans for tuning in tonight. Sports Shooting Stars, this will most likely be our last telecast of the season. Well, we may have one more with the All-Star game.
The All-Star game you mentioned at halftime. And,
but as far as playoffs and districts, this is pretty much the last game of our season, besides the exhibition game with the All-Star game.
Out the season. Yeah, it's the season always seems to go by so quickly, and
it's a lot of fun. That's all I can say.
And we're back to action here in the third quarter.
And another good thing about what we do, we meet some really, really cool student athletes, coaches and athletic directors, and that I enjoy that as well.
This is year 3 for our basketball, and the put in and out of the bucket.
I wasn't sure what the referee was going to call, but that's a blocking call.
And Bria Beverly slow getting up there. She's going to jog it off for Dallastown. Gettysburg's possession here. Of course, New Oxford competed last night against Central in the boys' final.
And it's a nice crowd in here tonight as well. We want to also mention that. Thanks for the fans for showing up and showing these girls a lot of support in their championship game. I see our good friend from YDR, Kevin Moore, down there, taking some pictures.
Kevin Moore's here. Cameron Clark with the YDR as well. And And the feed to Lily Nader comes up short. And a rebound there by Olivia Stein, who's number 14 for Dallastown. She's a sophomore. Last year she got some playing time as a freshman along with Deshante Edwards. And that's number 14, Olivia Stein, in your program. And John Turpak tells me she's been training with S3 Performance for 4 years.
Well,
So
you can tell
go.
she's in the game, and she's aggressive, she's strong, she's conditioned. And that's what John Turpak and S3 Performance Training will give you.
And you want those same results, give up that extra beer and unhealthy food and join S3 Performance or Anytime Fitness with his wife Jennifer Turpak in Red Lion.
Olivia Stein, is she a lefty or a righty? Because she can
I'm not sure.
use both hands very well.
There's Deshante Edwards with the put. And Aya Matthews here under the net, matched up with Lily Nader. That's a fun matchup, seeing those two girls going out at 6'2" and 6'3".
That was a big-time rebound from Anaya Matthews, but that was a big-time block from Lily Nader.
And there, Rhea Beverly now really starting to turn it on for, and a feed to Anaya Matthews, and a put in for Anaya Matthews. Takes her to 9 points.
Yeah, it looks like she's about to drop the ball, but she got it at the last second, and with the left-hand shot, made the layup.
We talk about left-hand, right. I remember as a youngster, I attended a basketball camp with former Sixer Bobby Jones, and that was the one key he stressed to kids, that you have to be able to shoot the ball with both hands.
Yeah, it makes you a very versatile player.
And a three by Cameron Felix.
Cameron Felix, the 5'5" sophomore, is another player for Gettysburg that's one of their top players. She's only a sophomore, but she's relentless out there on the court.
Boy, and I'll tell you, that pulls them right now within a 5. They're down by 5 with under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Dallastown.
And Gettysburg needed that three because that gives them more life into the game.
Yeah, and that three-point shot tends to bring their fans up off their feet. Deshante Edwards, Anaya Matthews there. And a scramble for the ball. Ann Bear with the ball, bringing the ball up court. Madison Proctor.
And a bucket here is big
Kicks
time.
it out. And another three by Cameron Felix.
And that has waken up the Gettysburg crowd.
That's 10 points for Cameron Felix. By the way, a lot of 3 points there, and they're 10 points. Dallastown only up by 2 with under 20 seconds to go.
That was a big-time three. She's about a foot behind the line as well.
Anaya Matthews.
There's only 7 seconds to go in this third quarter. 4, 3,
and Dallastown
2,
holding on to this
1.
2-point lead here as we draw to the end.
If she would have made that, that'd have been the third straight last-second shot for Dallastown in this game.
Buzzer beater there, and who knows? It may come down to that in the fourth quarter, too.
Well, that's the type of quarter that Gettysburg.
2-point lead for Dallastown right now, 29-27, as the referees are meeting here.
I think they're talking about to see if that last play was a foul or not. And now the head referee is going to see if he's going to call it.
Head referee Tony Corrett going over this.
And I believe that was a foul. And that sends.
It's going to send number 12, Ashley Harble, to the free throw line here in the student section for Gettysburg, trying to make some noise here and make it a little uncomfortable for the 5'6" senior Ashley Harble.
Well, if you notice, the light is on the court as well. I think they want to turn that light off. It was around the backboard, and I think they're going to give her 2 more shots.
Very interesting, dude. I think that's one of the first times I've seen that.
Yeah, well, John Turpak saw it as well, our cameraman for tonight.
I noticed it as well. Our spotter.
Well, at least okay, they didn't.
They did not
let her reshoot that shot.
But right now, fans, buckle up. Get your bottled water and popcorn. It's going to be a very entertaining final fourth quarter here.
And this game's going right along. I mean, it has been a lot of fouls. I mean, these girls are playing really, really clean basketball, and the game's going right along. I think it's one of our quicker games that we filmed.
Yes, no doubt about it. I mean, we have our final 8 minutes, and again, we want to remind our fans to stay tuned to Sports Shooting Stars postgame as we will make our way down to the hardwood floor where we're going to talk and hope to talk to maybe some of the players and coaches
And I brought a shirt tonight, Todd, so hopefully I can give away a Player of the Game shirt to one of the females for Valentine's Day and make them feel special. I know last year we gave away some roses.
Remember, I believe the girls' championship last year was on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, but due to my job, I don't have between me getting off of work and me coming right here, I didn't have that opportunity to get the roses, but I can definitely give away a shirt tonight.
Make up for last night. I don't believe we gave one out last night, surprisingly, which we.
Well, that game was different because it was a team effort game. Not saying this game is not a team effort, but no one really had over 11 points. It was a very balanced team, and I wanted the guys.
As I like to say.
I want the guys to celebrate their win as a collective group.
And here we are, fans, this Valentine's Day.
And last year, if you remember, Anaya Matthews was our player of the game of that championship game.
The 6'3" senior, the Division I commit going to Temple in the fall. But right now, first things first, the final quarter here of the girls' championship game, emanating live from the Wolf Gym here on the campus of York College.
Well, I will say this right now, Gettysburg has the momentum they want. They have it at the right time going into the fourth quarter.
And courtesy of Cameron Felix, who's really gotten this Gettysburg Warrior Ball Club back into this game.
And that's a foul on Deshante
Edwards.
And her and Ann Bear has been going back and forth at it the whole game. Very competitive and very aggressively, but it's been a clean game as well.
It has. And Ann Bear has 7 points in tonight's contest for Gettysburg, looking to add to her point total here.
Yeah, Ann Bear has 7 points tonight. Make that 8.
8 points.
But she can easily have 5 assists. I think she has 2 right now, but some of the passes she gave out tonight, I mean, the players were wide open. Nobody was near them, but they collapsed on them fast, and sometimes they missed the shot. But her passing is something that may be a little underrated.
That's 9 points for the 5'6" sophomore for Gettysburg.
And the thing she's
trap going on right now by Gettysburg. They get out of it, Dallastown.
And
Bria Beverly bringing the ball up court. Go ahead, do.
And to think Ann Bear is only a sophomore, and she's playing this well and that aggressive in a high caliber game that we're in.
At this platform, the Girls County Championship here. We're knotted up 29-29.
And Gettysburg have fought back to tie the game up in the fourth quarter, and that's when you want to be playing your best basketball. And right now, that's what they're doing.
Down at one point by 8 points. Like you said, they've come back here to tie this game up. And Dallastown's known as a defensive team here.
Olivia Stein, nice pass.
And a scramble for the ball. Somehow Deshante Edwards gets out, and then Anaya Matthews there.
And Anaya Matthews right there just used her length to do what she needed to do to get that shot up.
And that's her bread and butter, being there in the paint right there by the net for the put-in. Gives Dallastown a 2-point lead, a 3-point shot off the backboard. Anaya Matthews with a rebound to give out to Deshante Edwards as she brings the ball up court. Lily Nader checking back into this game here, the 6'2" senior for Gettysburg. Dallastown's ball. Looks like Olivia Stein going to throw the ball in here to Deshante Edwards as she drives to the net. Comes up short there for the rebound.
That's Lily Nader with a big block. And Deshante Edwards is still on the ground. She just hopped up. She's hopped up a little gingerly. I don't know if she's injured. She hit her tailbone, but she's hurting.
And to put in Bria Beverly. Again, we're calling her name quite frequently here. Has 9 points in tonight's contest.
And Bria Beverly did a great job splitting the defense to get that 2 points.
Anaya Matthews has 10 points. There's Ann Beer there with some fancy work. A 3-point shot comes up short.
And again,
by Cameron Felix.
The dribbling of Ann Bear creates that type of shot. She did a spin move, went behind the back and kicked it out. It was she was short on the 3, but she gave her teammate an opportunity to shoot that 3 uncontested.
gives Dallastown a 4-point lead, 33-29 over the Gettysburg Warriors.
And it's 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. We will be letting you guys know the time more often in the fourth quarter because this is what it's all about. Crunch time.
Crunch time for the girls' YIAA County Championships on the line tonight. One team will walk away with the gold. We're going to be bringing you post-game coverage as we'll make our way down on the hardwood floor here at Wolf Gym. Olivia Stein for big-time shot by Olivia Stein. 6 points for Olivia Stein. The sophomore has come up big, the 5'5" sophomore for Dallastown tonight. Ann Bear with the ball. She's out on the court. Lily Nader. And a steal and a scramble for the ball. Jump ball. And Deshante Edwards
And if I'm not
hit
mistaken,
the floor hard. She's getting up gingerly here.
yeah, she was a little racked up a little bit on the other side of the ball when she fell down here on the other side of the rim. So I wonder if that's affecting her at all.
A 7-point lead for Dallastown.
And
With 4:31 to go, Dew.
And one thing I noticed from both teams, they heavily rely on their starting five. They don't really go deep on their bench. And you got to think about the conditioning of these girls to play almost a full game without being tired.
Well, they last played Wednesday night at Dallastown in the semifinals, and a turnover. It's going to be Gettysburg's ball as Coach Jay Rexroth unhappy with that sequence of play.
Even when Coach is unhappy, he still doesn't give you that much emotion.
Not
He's just
much,
a guy that's just going to be cool, calm, and collective. And he stands about 6'5", I believe.
Yes, there's that battle we've been talking about all night, Ann Bear versus Deshante Edwards there.
And the great thing about that, these are two sophomores going at it, so they'll see each other more often. Or they may even play on the same AAU team, you never know. But they'll see each other a lot more often these next couple years. Ann Bear does a great job dribbling either hand.
Nice move by Ann Bear. She drives to the net, matched up there with Anaya Matthews. Lily Nader in there.
We haven't called Cheyenne Proctor's name in a while.
And there's a 3-point shot that comes up short. Rebound by Deshante Edwards.
Wow.
Out on Dallastown and Deshante Edwards.
She doesn't agree with that call.
No, she doesn't. And 3:47 to go. Dallastown 36, Gettysburg 29. As Ann Bear's bringing the ball up court for the Gettysburg Warriors. Cameron Felix with the ball. Feeds it to Taylor Richardson. Shot comes up short. Ann Bear gives to Taylor Richardson. And Taylor Richardson, the 5'11" senior, sent to the free throw line. Rhea Beverly's third foul. She has 9 points in tonight's contest. Anaya Matthews leads all Dallastown scores with 10. Taylor Richardson with her first bucket made. Timeout called by Jay Rexroth. It's a full timeout with 3:16 to go. Dallastown up by 6, 36-30. We'd like to thank our sponsor tonight, CR Property Group. With Eric Brewer, for all your real estate needs, whether you're looking to buy, sell, rent, check out CR Property Group with Eric Brewer on Facebook. And fans, stay tuned to the post-game show as we'll make our way to the court and show you the cutting of the net and hope to maybe have an interview or two with some of the players or coaches post-game here on the hardwoods at York College, as it's night 2 here from York College. Last night, Central walked away with the boys' championship. Who will win the championship tonight? Any predictions? Why don't you chime in on our Facebook page? Give us your prediction in tonight's contest. Will it be Gettysburg or Dallastown?
And what about this gym? We can't say enough about this York College gym. It's a state-of-the-art gym. If you can look around, I mean, they have so many banners up here. I mean, it's really a really nice gym. I think it's underappreciated in York City. But
as a Division III school.
But once you come in here,
college.
I mean, it's major. It's big time.
Yeah, it's a nice venue. And if anybody remembers the old Wolf Gym, comparing the two, it's a night and day difference. It's
Absolutely.
a beautiful facility here. And the shot comes up short. Bria Beverly could not get it, and a lot of hustle here by Gettysburg, and then Bria Beverly has 3, and I believe that may be against. That's her 4th foul right now, with 3:11 to go.
And we have to remind the fans, they only get 5 fouls in high school, so they have to be very careful. There's 3 minutes and 11 seconds to go in this game.
Still a lot of time, and Bria Beverly has been a key contributor in tonight's game for Dallastown. She has 9 points, but she's sitting there right now with 4 fouls. And at the free throw line, Taylor Richardson is back in familiar territory right now. Essentially 3 for 3 here from the free throw line within the past, 2 seconds.
And checking in the game is Olivia Stein.
Olivia Stein and
Bria
Beverly's going to take a breather.
Yeah, I expect Bria Beverly to get back in the game around 2 minutes, minute and a half to finish the game out. But Olivia Stein is a good addition to bring in there. You don't lose much when she's in the game.
And the sophomore has 6 points tonight. And there, Taylor Richardson, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Key
Cuts it to a 4-point game.
And a 4-point lead right now for Dallastown.
But
you can see Gettysburg's in that press.
With 3 minutes left to go in the game.
Deshante Edwards and a steal. She was looking to get that ball to Claire Terrell, and it just could not get it out.
It's very crucial right now. To be careful with the ball. But as I say that, there's a turnover on Gettysburg's behalf.
Every offensive series right now becomes very critical for both teams here as we're just under 3 minutes. And a give to Anaya Matthews, and she made that look rather easy. Anaya Matthews with 12 points leads all Dallastown scorers.
But right now, Gettysburg, if they're going to score, they have to score in a hurry. They have to get some points up, down by 6. It's not a high-scoring game, so they need the points to come fast.
Gettysburg's ball here with 2:22 and counting to go. Dallastown holding on to a 6-point lead here, and for most of the game, Dallastown's had this lead. Can they hold on to it for the final? In and out of the bucket. And Bear shot.
That was a tough shot.
Deshante Edwards bringing the ball matched up with Ann Bear. It's been a fun matchup to watch. Right now, turnover there. Ann Bear bringing the ball up court. And a 3-point shot comes up short. And a scramble for the ball. Jump ball called. It'll be Gettysburg's possession with 1:48 to go. Dallastown 38, Gettysburg 32, and a timeout called.
Ann Bear got in the mix down there trying to get the ball. Like I said, her passing, I think that besides her aggression, I believe her passing is one thing that I'm really impressed by watching her play. She's a scrappy player, but she's a high IQ player as well.
Yes.
As well as the whole team for Gettysburg. I think they did a really good job. I haven't seen any major turnovers or some brain lapses that go on sometimes with these young kids. They're a very sound team, and they're coached by a very well-seasoned coach.
And we mentioned Jeff Bear, and you're over 30 years of coaching. His 3rd year here with Gettysburg. They're on a 16-game winning streak heading into tonight's championship. Dallastown in the county championship for the 3rd year. They're looking to secure back-to-back championships here tonight under Coach Jay Rexroth. Come into this championship game with a 17-7 record. Finished 3rd in Division I behind Central and Red Lion. But tonight, they've proven themselves to be here in the finals at Wolf Gym on the campus of York College. And they're a minute and 48 seconds away from securing their 2nd championship, their back-to-back championship. here at York College.
What is the last 2 minutes, and this is going to determine if Dallastown goes back-to-back or if Gettysburg comes in here and steals a game, steals a championship game.
A 6-point lead now for Dallastown. The shot and a scramble for the ball. And Bear with a bucket.
And Bear is an aggressive. We've been saying that the whole game. She's an aggressive player.
That's 11 points for Ann Bear, and it's going to send her to the free throw line. The sophomore, 5'6" sophomore for Gettysburg. Looking to cut into this 4-point lead here, Dew, with 1:46 to go in the third quarter. And Bear's going to take a brief timeout. Autumn Oster is coming in to replace her. With 1:46 to go, Dallastown clinging on to a 3-point lead here at Wolf Gym. Olivia Stein in the ball game.
Looks like Dallastown right now is playing a little bit of keep away.
Well, you would think, too, with 1:28 to go here in a 3-point lead, Dallastown not in any hurry to get off the shot. Dallastown's possession. Anaya Matthews with the ball.
Yeah, what is the strategy we would go if you was the coach for Gettysburg right now? Would you go for a foul?
Go for a foul.
To stop the clock, or wait a little while and see if you can get a big steal? Look, they're double teaming Anaya Matthews.
There's Deshante Edwards.
Very, very good recovery from Deshante
No doubt about
Edwards, because that ball was
between-
going to be a turnover if she didn't get her hands on it.
Yeah, just her athletic ability on display there with her and Anaya Matthews. And
both girls on each side, they're so athletic. Like I said, some people don't watch girls sports as much, but I mean they're very athletic in their own right.
and they put in the effort just like the boys
Absolutely,
do. And,
absolutely.
The commitment levels.
And look like that might be the game plan for Gettysburg coach.
Yeah, 1:14 to go here. Dallastown 38, Gettysburg 35. It's going to send Deshante Edwards to the free throw line. Deshante with 7 points in tonight's game.
And coach for Dallastown, Jay Rexroth, he's going to go ahead and bring back in Bria Beverly. With 4 fouls, so she has to play it very carefully so she didn't get her
4
fifth foul
fouls.
and
There's
foul
a minute
out.
14 left, too. How big are these shots, do? Deshante. 4-point lead now for Dallastown. 8 points for Deshante. These are big shots, too, as I mentioned. Rebounded by Gettysburg. Gets the ball out to Ann Bear, who's back into this game. Dallastown a 4-point lead, and down on the hardwood hard. She hit hard there, Ann Bear. She's going to go to the free throw line with 1:09 to go. Deshante Edwards' second foul tonight. Anaya Matthews with 12 points. Bria Beverly, 9 points.
And we thought it was going to be a battle between Lily Nader and Anaya Matthews, the big ladies in the middle. But it has really been a guard game so far in this game. It has been Ann Bear pretty much going head-to-head with Deshante Edwards. And Deshante Edwards is not a slouch. She's somebody that's been in this position before.
Ann Bear sitting right now with 13 points. A timeout call by Dallastown head coach Jay Rexroth with 1:09 to go. Yeah, let's give while we have a brief timeout, let's give thanks to some of our sponsors this year. How about the Positivity Guru, York High alum from the class of 90, Kevin Jackson. We mentioned John Turpak with S3 Performance Training and his wife Jennifer Turpak of Anytime Fitness, the fitness gurus, if you will. There you go with John and Jennifer Turpak.
It's a family affair for sure.
Family affair, family commitment. John Bernstein of Fitch Hardware, Comfort Zone Mattress, Apple Automotive, Ray Abood of Cash Now, Matthew Castillo of the Horace Mann Insurance Agency, and CR Property Group with Eric Brewer. Thank you all for sponsoring Sports Shooting Stars as we bring the game to you. And with that, we bring the game back to you here as Ann Bears about ready for second shot here at the free throw line. In and out of the bucket, rebounded by Anaya Matthews.
Olivia Stein is fouled, and I believe that's going to send her to the line shooting 2 shots.
And that's probably going to be Gettysburg's philosophy here with 1:06 to go here, do. Quickly foul them, send them to the free throw line. But we've seen Olivia Stein. Last year she had some minutes here as a freshman, and this year she's come into this game here. Right now she's sitting with 6 points, looking to add to her point total tonight.
Yeah, for her to be a sophomore, she's in the game at a very crucial time. So let's just see how she does on these free throws.
And makes
cool,
it.
calm, and collective, no problem at all. I know that makes John Turpak smile.
In and out of the bucket, but still Dallastown with a 4-point lead with over a minute to go. Do buckle up, sports fans.
It's 60 seconds to go until the end of this game.
A 3-point shot, short. And Bear with a rebound and the give. And a put in by Taylor Richardson.
That was a great put in by Taylor Richardson. But I'm going to say again, Ann Bear set that play up. She got the rebound. She drew the defensive player in and then dished it off for that 3-point play. That's the second time we've seen Ann Bear make something like that happen.
Taylor Richardson, the 5'11" senior at the free throw line.
With 51 seconds to go in this game, it's only a 2-point game.
A 2-point lead here. This is edge of your seat excitement here with the girls' championship game. And comes up short, Anaya Matthews. The shot and a scramble for the ball. And the referees there are debating who has the ball here.
They're not absolutely sure who has the ball.
No instant replay at this level, which is...
Looks like they're giving it to Dallastown.
It is Dallastown's ball.
Very, very costly turnover for Dallastown. They're lucky they got the ball back.
They are lucky with 46.4 seconds to go. Bria Beverly with the ball, looking to drive to the net, and the give to... It's going to send Bria Beverly to the free throw line. 9 points for Bria. She's looking to crack double digits here tonight with first of 2 free throw shots. Again, want to emphasize to our fans at home, big time shots here, big shots. Every scoring play is pivotal here with 43.9 seconds to go. And she drains it. Makes her first of 2 shots. Extends Dallastown's lead to 3 points here, Do. 10 points for Bria in tonight's contest.
And uncharacteristically, Gettysburg has been missing some free throws, and so has Dallastown.
Well, we're back to action. Gettysburg with the possession here. And Bear with the ball. Wow, dude, what a call on that play.
Well, Ann Bear was trying to make a play there, and Deshante Edwards did a great job of cutting that baseline off and then causing that offensive foul.
We're sitting with 34.6 seconds to go. A 3-point lead for the Dallastown Wildcats here at Wolf Gym.
And this is a little bit different. Lily Nader, the 6'2 center for Gettysburg, is out the game right now.
And there it is. She gets the ball out to Ashley Harbaugh and fouled. Deshante Edwards, nice lob out to Ashley Harbaugh.
And here comes Lily Nader. Oh, Nope, she came back to the bench.
She's going to take a seat. But it's going to send the senior, 5'6" senior, Ashley Harble, to the free throw line. Ashley with only 2 points in tonight's contest.
But these can be very big buckets for her, and that can help seal the deal for Dallastown.
Yeah, you make this one.
And normally when we do
4-point lead, and if she can make one of 2 shots here,
and when we do girls basketball games, they do a really good job knocking down the free throws. This game, not so much. They're probably both shooting under 50%, and that could be the tell of the game.
in and out of the bucket, and
it's a 3-point game with 25 seconds to go.
And Bear bringing the ball up court for Gettysburg, and a timeout called by head coach Jeff Bear with 22.5 seconds to go. The Gettysburg Warriors are going to collect their thoughts here and hope to set up for the final shot, and potentially, from Gettysburg's point of view, hope to send this into overtime. Well, extra quarter here if they could make a 3-point shot, too.
Yeah, I think the goal for Gettysburg in this timeout is to set a play up so they can get a three-pointer, a wide-open three-pointer. But if not, they have to attack the bucket. They got to look for a 3-point play or get a quick 2 points, and then quickly foul right after that. So if the 3-point's not open, I think he's going to design a play where if the 3-point is not open, then they have to attack the bucket and get the 2 points. If that doesn't work, it's going to be really hard for Gettysburg to come out here with a win.
They've been scratching and clawing all night, this Gettysburg Warrior Ball Club, and Dallastown's had just that lead, all throughout the game. And can they hold on to it with 22.5 seconds to go?
And Gettysburg has definitely been nipping at the door the whole game. They had a great third quarter, a more balanced fourth quarter, but Dallastown's doing a great job as keeping that little cushion that they need where Gettysburg doesn't take over. Gettysburg did tie the game up, but Dallastown did a great job of going back up 2 or 3 points and 5 points and 6 points at one point in time and keeping that reach away from Gettysburg.
And
here it is.
Inbound pass. Here it is to Ann Bear.
20 seconds.
20 seconds to go here from Wolf Gym.
And that's probably their best shooter there, Cheyenne Proctor. Reverse.
In and out of the bucket, rebounded by Anaya Matthews. And 8.4 seconds to go.
And that play was designed for Cheyenne Proctor. They wanted her to shoot that three, at least get open for the three. It wasn't there, so she ran around the baseline and did a reverse, and it just happened to roll out. Still was a good shot, and that's probably still what they wanted. Not much time was wasted off the clock. But right now we're sitting at 8 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
And it sends the 6'3" Temple commit to the free throw line here. 12 points for Anaya Matthews.
Can she knock down these free throws?
This is pivotal. And she does. And that's important. It gives them a 4-point lead, Dew.
That's a hard spin that she has on that ball when she shoots it.
From this vantage point, it doesn't look like it's going to go in, but a timeout call by Dallastown and Coach Jay Rexroth. Little gamesmanship possibly going on here with 8.4 seconds to go. And a 4-point lead for Dallastown. How important was that free throw shot there, Dew?
Oh, it was a big-time free throw because without that free throw, Gettysburg had an opportunity to come down and shoot a three and tie the game up if they had that opportunity. With that free throw, it kind of puts them in a two-possession game, and they'll be okay. And it's only 8 seconds to go in the game.
8 seconds to go. Again, Dallastown sitting here for their third year in a row. They've made it to the county championships. But tonight, can they hold on with this 4-point lead to be back-to-back champions in YIAA action? We will find out with 8.4 seconds to go.
And for Dallas,
go ahead, Dew.
I'm sorry. And for Dallastown, this is what you want. You want your senior at the line to seal the deal for your championship game. So this is a perfect opportunity for Anaya Matthews.
Anaya Matthews right now with 13 points. The 6'3" senior can seal the deal here. Comes up short. Ann Bear with the ball and a 3-point shot off the rim.
Only 1 second to go in this game.
1.1 second to go.
And I think Dallastown is starting to smell victory.
I think their fans can certainly feel it, as you can hear it do live from York College.
And that's a huge accomplishment for Dallastown to go back-to-back and win championship game and win the championship game.
considering they entered this tournament finishing in third place in the Division I behind Central and Red Lion. And right now they're 1.1 second away from securing their second championship, back-to-back championship here for Dallastown, as Brianna Beverly misses her first of 2 shots.
And big shout out to Gettysburg as well. Their faithful have come down to support their program, just like they did last night with New Oxford.
And she gets her own rebound, and that's it. That is the end of the game, and the county championship for 2020 belongs to the Dallastown Lady Wildcats. They've earned it with a 42-38 win here live at Wolf Gym here on the campus of York College. Players are shaking hands, and of course, post-game here, they'll give out the second place medals and then the first place medals, and always kind of a bittersweet feeling here for the winning and losing team. We talked about it last night.
Absolutely.
But a big win for Dallastown as they earned it, back-to-back championships, and they're at about mid-court right now. Various media outlets.
We'll be down there momentarily.
We are going to make our way down there. Hope to get some interviews with some of the players and hopefully some of the coaches, with Dallastown winning 42-38, their second championship, back-to-back championships, as we bring the game to you live on Sports Shooting Stars this Valentine's Day, February 14th. We thank you for tuning in tonight. Various media outlets are here. WOYK, AM, FM radio. I see Fox 43 with Alex Colley is here, midcourt. Our buddy Cam Clark is down. Do we want to make our way down to the court yet?
Well, we'll stay here up top here and let them give away their awards, and then we'll make our way on down. I'm going to give a quick shout out to one of my former foreman, Jack Weinmiller. I know he's tuning in tonight. He's a former Dallastown resident. His daughter played for Dallastown as well, Jess Weinmiller. So he had a big influence on my life. So shout out to Jack Weinmiller. Thanks for tuning in tonight. That really means a lot to me.
Right now, the Gettysburg Warriors receiving their second place medals tonight.
Number 21, Emily Scavito. Number 22, Laura Orpham. Number 23,
Anaya Matthews led Dallastown with 13 points.
And there's
Bria Beverly, 10 points. And DeShante Edwards finished with 8 points. A great effort by Dallastown, who really had this lead all game and were able to hold on to win back-to-back championships tonight here on the hardwood floor of York College.
And again, Gettysburg sits at 20-3 right now. They're going off the district, so there's nothing hanging their head down at all. But right now, tonight, it's all about Dallastown and that winning that championship for back-to-back championship. I'm sorry.
Back-to-back championships. We're going to make our way down here to want to thank our spotter and camera operator John Turpak tonight for coming in tonight and doing an outstanding job. And the award ceremony right now for Dallastown as they're receiving their gold medals. Familiar territory for a lot of these players since they were on this hardwood floor last year as back-to-back champions.
Number 10, Kate Victor. Number 11, Amari Hobson.
Fans bringing the game to you here tonight. My broadcast partner, Dew Jones, and I are going to make our way down to the court.
Number 14, Olivia Stein. Number 21, Mahavi Johnson. Number 22, Anaya Matthews.
Anaya Matthews, 13 points due.
The Division
10
I
point.
commit.
to Temple University. Temple, Al, what a way to go out as a champion at this level.
Congratulations to the Michigan champions, the Wildcats of Dallastown. Once again, a big round of applause to both teams in the outstanding championship contest. Thank you all for coming out this evening. Have a great Valentine's weekend and have a safe journey home.
You guys going down? You want me to find you down there?
Well, I'm just going to take the camera down like we did yesterday, so we'll be right on top of it.
All right, you got it?
Yeah.
I didn't bring this food.
Batteries. That's how they had that live view and everybody was celebrating stuff. I'm going to try to do that again.
Will it back up?
Yeah, it's back up. It takes about a minute.
Who was player of the game yesterday?
It's hard. We didn't give no shirts out.
I didn't think you did.
Nah, it was really hard.
Naya Matthews tonight. I mean, she had 13 points. We have Beverly 10. I mean, she was
Could be either one.
Got to send the senior off with player
that
of the game,
shot.
huh?
Yeah, the t-shirt. Are we up?
Not yet.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we might as well go down. Yep.
We got right over here.
What's your game plan here? Do you want to talk
Just
to
a quick-
the coach?
Fans, we're back. My broadcast partner, Dew Jones, and Todd Edwards, and my youngest daughter here has joined us here on the hardwood floor. A
Nice.
winning moment. We hope maybe to
Good
catch
job,
up with
good
an eye. Congratulations. We're joined by the 6'3" Temple commit. But first things first, congratulations on back-to-back championship. What's this moment mean for you, Anaya?
It means a lot. A lot of people doubted us, but we overcame everything and we brought it together in the end.
A big game from you tonight, 13 points, and you get ready for districts, back-to-back championships. Congratulations on this big moment. Anything you'd like to ask?
You guys started off this year a little rocky. Like you said, a lot of people doubted you guys, but here you are again with back-to-back championships. This is a great way to finish your high school career and to go into districts. So what was the game plan the coach told you in the second at halftime to keep the lead?
He just told us to keep fighting. It wasn't over. They were going to come back, but we had to have the heart and just finish it off.
Hey, you did a great job, and I know you're not familiar. I know you're familiar with this shirt. Here's another shirt.
Believe it or not, last year on Valentine's Day, you were our player of the game. You get part two tonight. Player of the game goes to Anaya Matthews.
And she's
tonight.
the only female, because we give it out to most of the males. You're the only female that has had a player of the game shirt. And some of the best players in the league, from Carter Day, from Nate Wilson to Clovis Gallen, have gotten this shirt. So here's your second one. You're the only one to get two of them so far. So congratulations.
There it is. Hold it up for our cameras. It's Anaya Matthews, number 22, who had 13 points in tonight's contest. Your player of the game and county champ, Anaya Matthews. Let's give it up one more time for Anaya Matthews. Congratulations. All the best.
Celebrate with your team.
Yep. That was Anaya Matthews as we're here on the hardwood floor tonight. We can move in a little closer here. As you can see, some of the coaches are cutting the net down here tonight, too. What's it mean for you, a season 3 as we culminate here tonight with the county championship?
Yeah, season 3. Like I said, we're very blessed to be in this opportunity to film here and do these games, the county championship or any game during the regular season. So we really appreciate it. And I think this year, you know, a lot of people are recognizing what we do, and you can tell by the views and things like that. We really appreciate it from all the fans and all the sponsors as well, because there's some more people that want to be a part of what we got going on.
And with over 50,000 views, we thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight. And as we're going to allow you to see, the coaches are finishing up. Maybe we can get a chance to interview Coach Jay Rexroth before the end of our broadcast
And
tonight.
as you can see behind
us,
us,
speaking of Jay Rexroth, he's heading to the net right now. A big moment, back-to-back championships for Coach Jay Rexroth tonight, and a big moment.
And they're excited.
Dallastown. Yeah, they should be, rightfully so. They came into this game in 3rd place in Division I and proved themselves quite mightily.
Well, maybe we can get some of the team to come over and point to the camera, because we are live. So
we are live,
they can
and we
see
can
it.
do that. Yeah, we can maybe get some of the girls, maybe get Coach Jay Rexroth to come over here, as a lot of other members of the media are here on the court.
We want to tell the fans, yesterday when we did the Boys County Championship, we had a different battery. So that battery was more portable. We can go on the court. I actually forgot to bring that battery for this game. So we have
it's a stationary camera that's being manned right now by John Turpak, who's doing an outstanding job, as there's some more pictures being taken.
And we'll take a few pictures as well. So
we hope to get a couple pictures here at the end, at the conclusion. Again, some more pictures being taken here tonight on the hardwood floor. Again, Dallastown, back-to-back champions here tonight, defeating the Gettysburg Warriors as their fans are here on the hardwood floor, along with other members of the media and friends and family, taking some pictures tonight as they show off the gold medal. And they're
yeah. She must have getting a picture too.
the taste of victory tonight, Dew. It's always a great feeling. Back-to-back champions, and there you go. It looks like Deshante Edwards' mom here and enjoying the moments, right? Dew, I see Deshante Edwards' mom is here enjoying the moments. Another phenomenal effort here. Back-to-back county champions here. The Dallastown Wildcats have done it again, Dew.
Absolutely.
And they've earned it. As various media members and friends and family taking pictures here with the champions. The back-to-back county champions, again, belong to the Dallastown Lady Wildcats. They earned it. They came into this game 17-7, finished in third place in Division I YIAA, but tonight, again, they're your YIAA Girls County champions. A great victory tonight for the Dallastown Wildcats. There's Coach Jay Rexroth with the senior, the 6'3" senior, Anaya Matthews, who has committed herself to going to Temple University. And on the air, I mean, any final thoughts here as we wrap up our telecast?
No, it was a great game. Well deserved from Dallastown. New Oxford. Gettysburg did a great job of staying in the game and being competitive. But as we said before, it's Dallastown's night. You know,
it is.
Last night we had another Adams County team in here, which is New Oxford.
New Oxford
Central.
Colonials, they fell short to the Central Boys Club, lost by 10 last night. Congratulations again go out to the Central York Panthers last night. Tonight the Dallastown Wildcats do it here on this hardwood floor.
And then another Adams County team comes in tonight, Gettysburg, and they played very well, but came up a little bit short. So Adams County and York County are very competitive programs. They're going to see each other a lot in the future. And this was a great game tonight that I really enjoyed.
Great game. I'm glad we could be part of it. It was a fantastic effort tonight. Do we want to make our way over to, it looks like various members of the media are with Coach Jay Rexroth now for some interview time. I see ABC 27, Fox 43 is here, local print media. We're here as well tonight covering the game.
Yeah,
and,
we'll see if we can get Coach to come over here so we can get a good direct shot with the camera.
Again,
we got to tell the
don't
fans.
have a mobile camera tonight. I want to let our fans know that. Unlike last night where we were kind of a dual role between interviews and carrying the camera, but tonight it's a stationary camera being manned by John Turpak from S3 Performance. Want to emphasize S3 Performance, one of our sponsors all year, along with CR Property Group. Outstanding sponsorship all season long. It was a phenomenal year, and year 3 in the books, and it's hard to believe it's coming to the end. Time flies when you're having fun. And
it was a great season. Like I said, you know, all these teams are still going to districts. Every team that made it to the county championship and the playoffs in the counties are going to districts. So good luck to all the teams moving forward. You know, just like I said, it's a great atmosphere, and we really appreciate being here. We just love what we do.
We love what we do, no doubt about it. That's what brings us out here for every telecast, and we'll maybe make our way over.
I'm going to try to get the coach to come maybe right here.
Maybe get a few words with him as he's talking to representative from Fox 43 tonight. We're on the hardwood here, and we'll probably have one more game. You mentioned the All-Star game, probably to be held in the greater York area in either the month of March or April. And of course, district playoffs start next week for various teams here in the YIAA, and it should be a great time. And maybe, you never know. I mean, it'd be nice to see if we could do we've never done a district broadcast, but again, when you talk about finances and with our sponsorships.
Well, the way things are going, you never know. We may have a sponsor that want to come through and do one of these district games. I'm pretty sure if a local team make it to the district championship, they might want to have that game filmed. So we may be there.
It would be a fantastic feeling, and really to represent the YIAA as we would be doing if one of the local teams were to make it in the district finals too.
We'll hang out here for another minute or two and see if we get Coach Rexroth to come over. If not, we'll start wrapping things up. Like I said, it was a great game tonight.
Valentine's Day
night,
no less, on Friday night. A great effort here due by this Dallastown girls team, who are back-to-back county champions here as they'll get ready to advance to the districts and state playoff game. It's we'll see if we can get Coach Jay. Oh,
we lucked up. We got Coach Jay Rexroth.
Coach, congratulations. The taste of victory, back-to-back. Your thoughts on tonight's win?
Kids did an unbelievable job defensively. Offensively, just had kids make play after play after play. I mean, Gettysburg's a very, very good team. I mean, they're 22-2 for a reason. I mean, they have very good players. I thought our defense was outstanding to hold them to 38 points or whatever it was. And again, coaching's coaching, but our kids made some big plays when we needed it.
No doubt about it. And led by Anaya Matthews, she really delivered for you tonight, Coach.
She did. I mean, I thought everybody, found a way to contribute, and they were all big moments. Steals here, rebounds here, passes for finishes. I mean, it was huge.
Yeah, Gettysburg's a really scrappy team, and going into halftime, you guys hit the last second shot, but I know they're a really scrappy team. So what was the game plan in the halftime, and how you make some adjustments? Because Ann Bear was all over the place when she was out there on the court. And it really was a matchup between the guards tonight. And we even said when watching, you're so cool, calm, and collective. And then you see the other coach on the court, and he's fired up. And we love both attitudes. So what was the game plan going into the third and fourth quarter?
Well, we talked at halftime that they're too good of a team not to make a run, and we knew they would make a run, and they did. And we just said, listen, we got to answer their run. When they make their run, we got to buckle down and answer it. And defensively, that team scores 50-some points a game, and to hold them to what we did, and again, like I said, like Bria Beverly, Anaya, Deshante, Ashley, Claire, Liv, all made big, big plays. And a lot of it was just in the flow. It wasn't like a set play here or there, getting them a shot. They just made big shots when we needed it.
Well, congratulations, Coach. You're back here again. You're back-to-back championships for
Savor
Dallastown.
the victory, Coach, on
it's Valentine's Day. Celebrate
Happy
it.
Valentine's Day,
Yep,
Coach.
have a good night.
All
Thank
the
you.
best. All the best.
Thank you.
Thanks. Coach Jay Rexroth, the winner from back-to-back championships here for YAIAA here with Sports Shooting Stars. It's been a fantastic run. 50,000 views, and we thank you, the fans, for tuning in to what we love to do, and that's to broadcast games and bring the game to you, right, Duke?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you to all the fans, all the sponsors. Continue to follow these teams as they go into districts and go into states, because we have a lot of talent in York and Adams County, so make sure you follow these guys around. And, we're signing off for pretty much maybe the last game of our season. I hate to say things like that. It's tough to say that.
It really is. It almost makes me want to cry, Duke.
Yeah, but
the end of the season. But it's been a great run, partner. I'm glad we could
appreciate
do this. Dude Jones, Todd Edwards, have yourself a great Friday night and Valentine's Day. All the best.
All right. Thanks again to John Turbeck for running the camera.